How's it going, everyone? Another hour has gone by, and we have two cuts that have happened within the hour, and that means that the last hour is going to be a bit of a doozy. Throughout the hour, it was reported by Tom Silverstein that the Packers plan on keeping 6 cornerbacks. He believed it would be Kalen King and Kamal Hayden, which would also mean Michael Robinson would get cut in that scenario to have some depth while Nate Hobbs recovered from knee surgery. Then, of course, shortly after, Matt Schneidman tweets out that Packers release Kalen King. So that means with Kalen King out, Kamal Hayden should make the roster, as well as newly rookie Michael Robinson. Shortly after that, through Easton Butler, he tweeted out that they released another defensive back. This is a safety in Jonathan Baldwin, and that's the two players that have been released. So you have Kalen King and Jonathan Baldwin out in the secondary. Now, on a non-cutting news, it was announced, I kind of missed this a little bit earlier, this was tweeted out around noontime, that Chris Brooks has officially made the 53-man roster per source, so that would put them at 4 running backs. Staying alongside the running back group, though, Tom Silverstein tweeted out earlier in the hour that the Packers are leaning towards putting running back Marshawn Lloyd on injured reserve, which would give him 4 games to recover from his current hamstring injury. There are still balls in the air, however, but it's the likely scenario. So, with the running back group and Chris Brooks making it, which was kind of expected once I saw that Amar Johnson got released, unfortunately, once again. Obviously, I was a big fan of him during preseason. But with the running back group, you'll have Josh Jacobs, Emmanuel Wilson, and Chris Brooks as the healthy running backs, and then Marshawn Lloyd, who's either going to go on IR or take up the 4th running back in a roster spot. Now, over on the defensive back group, now officially, you have left cornerback, you have Keyshawn Nixon and Bo Melton and Micah Robinson. Then at safety, you have Xavier McKinney, Keaton Oladapo, and Amar Brown. Free safety in Evan Williams, Zane Anderson with Jonathan Baldwin gone. And then right cornerback, Nate Hobbs, Carrington Valentine, and Kamal Hayden. And then at the nickelback position, you have Javon Bullard, who's also a safety, and that's probably why Jonathan Baldwin did get released. And then that's actually about it, because, well, Kalen King just got released, and Corey Ballantyne got released earlier. And kind of looking at that, I guess Javon Bullard's pretty much going to be the nickel slot guy, especially with Keyshawn now being on the outside. And so we're in the final hour. The Packers have just under 10 players, I believe, they have left to cut. They've trimmed down the roster, but they still have a bit of players to cut. So it's going to be interesting where they cut. I feel like at receiver, they're pretty much good. Then you have quarterback, which is obviously set. Running back is set. Watch out for the tight end position, because they do currently have 4 tight ends there, with John Fitzpatrick and Ben Sims being on the tail end. I still think Ben Sims could potentially be cut out of them. Then, of course, you have the defensive side. Linebacker group pretty much set. On the defensive line, Nazir Stackhouse seems to have a good chance of making it as of this moment, but it's still going to be a little bit tough. It is a little bit crowded over there, but they kind of do like to carry heavy on the defensive line. And then Omar Brown, I think, is still not completely out of the woods yet at the safety position. And so it's going to be interesting where the tough cuts are going to happen, but it's going to be an interesting final hour. But let me know what you think down in the comments. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go Pack Go.